Culture is the defining characteristic of every successful school, district, business, or other organization. The Fuel brand, Fuel for Learning for schools and educational associations, and Fuel for Growth for business, corporate, nonprofit, and other organizations, teaches participants how to create an organizational culture that gets results and achieves the goals of the organization. My message is that organizational culture is responsible for the outcomes, good or bad, of the organization. Culture must be intentional. It must be created and nurtured every single day. Culture drives results. That's what we're going to talk about, is how we can improve student learning, how we can improve student achievement by looking at how other successful organizations operate and stealing and adapting some of those behaviors into our schools. FUEL stands for focus, urgency, energy and enthusiasm, and learning from successes as well as mistakes. These are the same cultural elements that I learned as a marketing manager at GE, and the same cultural elements that have transformed my leadership of school districts that is responsible for significantly raising student achievement. We went into the classroom, and there was a sign on the teacher's desk, and it said, "Stupid can't be fixed." Now, keep in mind, failing school, and we can't figure out why. If you want to get a sense of the culture of your school, do this. This is what we discovered. I discovered by accident, in the process of restructuring. Go through the school when it's empty and listen to the messages that the school is sending you, that the physical building is sending you.
Laugh Out Loud Learning was definitely a unique perspective on professional development, and as opposed to me, drooling myself out on a table at some boring district PD, this kept me engaged and laughing, and I definitely got something out of it because of it.
I came to see Fuel for Learning. I was able to relate to the things they were talking about, and I laughed out loud. This was a great presentation for directly related to teachers.
As a graduate of the Second City Theater Beginning Improv program, I incorporate improv games and techniques to illustrate the points of my speech and to make learning effective and fun and meaningful. My speeches and keynotes are packed with content. While not a comedy act, I use humor and stories to entertain, motivate, and humanize my message. I regularly appear in open mics doing stand-up comedy across Chicago to keep my humor sharp, well-tuned, and on target.
We're here at school boards in a class with Dr. Lauk. It's just been very interesting. He makes it so interactive, the time goes by, and every time he does these little skits or whatever, gets people interacting, he always comes back to prove a point, and it's been a very good learning process. It's a really good to get away from somebody just lecturing for 3 hours. Like I said, it's been very interesting. It keeps you on your toes, keeps you thinking, and I think, like I said, he's a welcome relief to just having to sit and listen to somebody for 3 hours.
For more information about my keynotes, speeches, and workshops, please contact me by phone or by email.